about the Finch Got Her Colors. Long, long ago, when there were still only a few men on Earth, there were many, many birds. They flew through the air and perched on the trees, just as they do now, but there were no blue flash from the jay's wing, no bright orange on the oriole. They were all the same color, a dull gray, like a mist that rises from the marsh. They did not mind their dullness because they had never seen any colors. Everything in the world was gray, like their own feathers. Then one morning, a wonderful thing happened. A rainbow appeared in the sky. The king of the birds was the first to see it. He watched it in wonder for a few minutes. Then he called to all the other birds. "Come quickly," he sang. "Come see the marvel in the sky." From all the corners of the earth, the birds flew to him. They too were made silent by the beauty of the rainbow. After a while, the king of the birds had a happy thought. "If we had such lovely colors," he said, "how much joy we could bring to the men and women and little children of the earth. I will fly up to this bright arc and bring back the colors for you." Then turning to the nearest bird, he asked, "Which color do you want?" "I want green," screeched the bird, who happened to be a parrot. "I want orange," sang another. "I want bright red," said a third. The king of the birds flew off toward the end of the rainbow. Soon he came back with the green. Then he brought the orange and the red and all the other beautiful colors. Soon there were no longer a bright arc in the sky, but the birds were flying around in its lovely colors. Only one little bird still wore its dull gray feathers. "Come here, little finch," called the king of the birds. Noticing the sad little bird, "Why are you still dull in color?" "I was waiting for my turn," said the little finch, "but now all the colors are gone, so I suppose I shall have to be gray for the rest of my life." "Indeed, you shall not," replied the king of the birds. "Stay here beside me." Then he called to the other birds, who were starting to fly away. "Come back," he sang. Here is the little finch without a single bright feather. She was so unselfish that she did not demand her share. While everyone else took what he wanted, "Give her some of your green," he said to the parrot. The parrot took off a few of her green feathers and gave them to the finch. "Now some of your orange," he said to the oriole. "And a touch of your bright red," he said to the red-winged blackbird. A little ashamed of their sadness, the birds crowded around the finch and gave her part of their lovely colors. Soon the finch was the loveliest bird of all. The others had only one of the colors the king had brought, but she was clothed in all the beauty of the rainbow. The end.